Thank you so much for tuning in to this Moon in Pisces reading. Thank you so much. Luminous is here. Grateful for you. Okay, I don't know why. Maybe because I'm talking about Pisces, it's like real singy-ish. but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have a square, big square. So we got a challenge on the board. Virgo is the only one that's missing because it's going to highlight our routine. We're going to have a lot of attention placed on our routine because we're going to have directions coming from Gemini, Sag, lots of Sag, and the moon being in Pisces. And it's all going to come in and put you into a routine. So we're being forced to get into the house of routine to help balance all of these challenges we're going to have in front of us with the other three mutable signs having a T-square. So at the bottom of this is 6 again. We got a 6th house, even though it's 36th house, 6 of Wands. So we're going to have victory in our routine if we pay a nice amount of attention to ourselves more than our environment. That's the thing with Piscean energy, is that you have to pay more attention to yourself to understand what's going on around you, and that does require alone time. But in your alone time, hermiting, when you go out, you start to connect with others through, experiences that your crown chakra is picking up and downloading to you as you move. Neptune, crown, Pisces, So, yeah, we're doing a 1, 2, 3, 4 spread with this one. So, let's just get into it. The first position we have a Capricorn. I use 22. And Saturn will be in Aquarius. Jupiter is on its way to Aquarius, still in Capricorn. So, we're gonna be starting with the foundation of what we use. What do you use to create status in your life, and is it making you happy? Do you have emotional fulfillment? Is it everything you ever wished for, or is it just a divinely orchestrated illusion that you created to keep yourself from actually handling the work you're supposed to be doing in the world? Again, let's check on our routines here. So we got a few cards that came out here. What we should look out for is spirit. What type of spirit are we dealing with? So being Pisces is the last sign, the last one of the 12, and the moon here is ending a cycle in itself, even though we started a new moon cycle with the new moon eclipse in Sagittarius. This is a quarter square as well energy before it moves into Capricorn Sun with the square to Aries moon. Okay, so with Pisces there is an ending, but it's like an ending that is a new beginning because you are receiving something. What did you receive? What did your spirit receive during this, I want to say year-long transit, of course, the last 13 months? What have you received? But also with this, okay, so the Knight of Swords, 3 of Swords. This is the same person. This is definitely the same person. There's still something that needs to be healed here. It's like everything else is fine, you're ready to go, but there's something still holding you back. And I think that the transit with Aquarius, we're going to find out what that is. So we're able to really decide, are we going to, give up? Are we going to beg or bargain? Are we going to ignore, or are we just going to accept what it is that, makes us happy? Because You want to be happy, of course, but you also want to have gratitude. What type of attitude, what type of spirit are you connecting with during this moon in Pisces transit? Or what kind of spirits have you attracted or manifested in your life? What type of relationships do you have in your life, and are they correlated with the true part of you? The ones that aren't, there will definitely be a severance, because the moon in Aquarius, again, Aquarius is a loner, but it still connects with other people. So there may be people that we are not connecting with anymore because we may have found something that's better for us, that gives us more satisfaction, and we're learning how to maneuver in the change of that type of situation. Again, with the T-square, it's like there's a change, overall change in perspective that's going to be needed regarding our routine, what we do every day. So we may be aware of what we're rushing to, but there is definitely some residual emotions or ideas, rather illusions. There are some illusions that we still need to transform in our development. So what do we need to focus on? Oh, Uranus, Genius, 9, and the Hermit, Virgo energy. So we need to balance, basically, is what I'm seeing here with this Pisces energy and Virgo energy. We definitely need some balance. Use that geniusness that is within all of us. The moon in Pisces will sextile 7 degrees Uranus retrograde in Taurus. So when the moon moves through there, we'll definitely have, and it'll square Venus before then. So number one, we're being more awakened to what we attract and how we handle our routine. And, you know, it's like wanting to lay in bed, you know, have amazing moments with the person you love, and then it's like, but you gotta go and get back to doing your job, and you know, the moment was beautiful while it lasted, but at the same time it's like bittersweet, because you got the 10 of Cups, which is still a 3 of Swords. It's like a bittersweet thing going on, and the only way to keep us sane, the only one to maintain our victory, is to be more logical with our emotions and create the proper routine so that there is some type of balance between that Piscean and Virgo energy. And we're going to receive messages in our immediate environment telling us about the direction we are to be headed in as an individual. We're also going to have messages come in, because it's still Sagittarius season, getting closer and closer to that South Node, crossing over there, each of those planets in Sag. That's going to highlight the part of us that, you know, remember God, when God saved you from this experience, because he showed you through your experience, God showed you through experience what your Godship led you through circumstances and situations, so you can learn from that experience. And it's like, do you want to learn again? Have you learned again to believe in yourself or believe in things for the better? Or do you still believe that, you know, things can only be your way or the highway, and you end up rushing into a situation where you get your feelings hurt, and you have to, you know, transform out of that type of spiritual nature and jump back into your routine a little bit more better, you know, than you did before, because it's time to go to the next level. Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. So again, Aquarius is a loner, but you know, a lot of blessings come from that connection to our higher self, our higher consciousness. And going in hermit mode allows us to connect with all of that information. It may be kind of sad to do it alone sometimes with the 3 of Swords, you know, Saturn and Libra being restricted from certain relationships, things that we want or like to have, or things that we value that, you know, we can't physically do right now, but we can still do a lot of work within our routine that will give us the ultimate victory. So our outcome here is partners, and you got the 6 of Pentacles here. Moon is exalted here, Moon and Taurus. So we end up getting a gift from number 1, learning how to partner with ourselves and follow our intuition, the God within. Also, with it being a 4, we're establishing who we are in our relationships with others and who others are in relationship to us, because we are, you know, working on that routine. A routine that'll get us to victory. Staying focused. Working on the future that we want to see in the world, which basically is us working on who we want to see ourselves be in the future. So yeah, you have the opportunity to use this last, you know, that's opening credit into Cap season, but the closing of this triple and double Capricorn transit to really see all the work that you've done thus far, and you should be happy, you should be grateful, you should be commending yourself for getting through that phase as we enter into a new one. Yeah, the advice we have is patience and stillness. Most definitely be your most authentic self. Definitely with Aquarian energy, you have to be true to yourself, be your authentic self, get in touch with yourself with that Hermit card. And last but not least, raise your vibe. Definitely felt this one here with this stack right here. Raise your vibration. Things might not go exactly 12-12 how you may want them to go, but it's still something here that's going to change your life for the better. Even if you don't get it right now, it's still coming. Just keep working on your routine, keep working on allowing space for that to be in your life. As you continue to take care of yourself and play a position here in the world. Okay, that's going to do it for the reading of Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to sit here out. Peace.